Right, guys. Oh, right. Right, let's go. There we go. All right, let's do this. Let's check this. Right, guys. Let's rock this. Let's do another live stream, shall we, guys? Down a bit. There we go. There we go. You know, one thing I'm going to enjoy about the reset, guys. Yeah, when that takes all the cars off the roads, you won't have the cars on the pavement. When you think about it, I don't want the Great Reset to happen, but some people, some of the public make you think, will the Great Reset be really that bad? But yeah, we need to stop it. Might see a mate now coming back from his family. Yeah, I mean, up this way. Oh yeah, if you guys pop over to one of the websites, either Injection Craft, and you check out that. You know what I mean, injectioncraft.wordpress.com. Let me know what you want to see in that. Or pop over across to deaduk.info and check that out. You know what I mean? I've been updating that today. But the only thing that stops me, guys, I mean, going full on with my websites is the dyslexia side of me. Because I know my grammar is not going to be up to speed. Everything else, putting things together and stuff, I'm taking that. But yeah, but there's always that one side there. You always think, like, what is the weakest thing? With me, it's the grammar side. I got to be honest with that. You know, coming up with ideas and all that, putting things together, I'm pretty good at. It's the grammar side for me. That's the weakest part, which I've been working on ever since I found out I got dyslexia. You know? I mean, the thing is, well, I mean, because when I found out I had it and so forth, I've always been about pushing my limits. I mean, the first day I heard I got it, I was like, oh shit, okay. Second day, I was like, okay, what am I going to do about it? You know what I mean? Then years later, I mean, I taught myself how to do a bit of web coding by letting the computer speak and all of that, you know what I mean? And other things. And that's how I learned. Through audio and visually seeing how people put things together, you know what I mean? Now, with dyslexic glasses, I'm able to read as well. That sounds funny, that, doesn't it? You're able to read. You know what I mean? I've always been able to read a little bit before the eyes went weird and the marching ants, the syndrome kicked in. You know what I mean? But, yeah. I mean, you watched the Slave Master today on TV. Yeah, me neither. Fuck the Slave Masters, I'm not watching them, you know what I mean? I mean Slave Masters, I mean the royal speech. That would normally get every fucking year. I'm like, fuck that. I know some people be like, I'm a royalist. How dare you speak about the royals like that? I'm like, fuck that shit. I'm not. I mean, I'm not one of these people that supports slave masters. You know what I mean? That's the problem. We've got so many up your arse statists in the world, you know what I mean? God, it sounds a bit like Lark and Rose on one level. But more like it just come from the minds, the way of speaking. But yeah, that's one thing that I would not ever do. Because support the royalists and all that, you gotta be an arsehole. So say, support the royalists, you gotta be an arsehole. You know, I mean, once you found out what the royals and all them really got up to, on how they actually got that wealth, you know what I mean? And how much bloodshed they caused, you know what I mean? And then how them and their cousins and all that, then with ours went and enslaved the rest of the world. So yeah, that's why I'm not a apologetic when I speak about certain things. You know what I mean? There's something that is generally wrong. I don't mean because someone's feels have got hurt or so, but I mean, if something is generally wrong, then of course you say, you know, go, okay, fair enough. I said that, but they can't take it back because they're already out there. I mean, that's the best you're going to get, you know. Because how can you take something back, right, when you've already spoke it or wrote it? Then that's... Hello, didn't realise this bit was lower. Didn't have it. Oh, there you go. Oh well. My headphones just did a thing. There you go. And I was listening to what somebody said on YouTube or BitChute when they're on about how boomers and the zoomers and Gen Z, I mean, are all busy like complaining and just going along with this, that, and so forth. And I mean, and yes, I was born in the time frame of being labelled a Gen X. I mean, and yeah, I've got a bit of attitude where I just don't give a fuck about authority and all that and so forth. I've got that bit of attitude where I did used to sort of like cycle without knee pads and no helmet and slide my bike across the floor and to get round things and then sort of like get the bike to slide back up and then keep cycling. You know, mad things that a lot of Gen X people did. You know what I mean? If you did that sort of thing as a Gen Xer, you know, when you're young, let me know. But the trouble with folks here is people that are part of the go along with the Great Reset and they're going along with a lot of tyranny that's going to screw them over and people are going to be, you know, losing their cars and stuff like that. They're going to be losing a lot of things because they're not going to the sources that you and me are going to, you know what I mean? And checking things out. So they just sit there like they are today in front of the TV, watching the daily crap, thinking, oh, the government can improve things for us. You know, for 2026, we voted for them. And it's like, no, they're not. You know what I mean? It's like, nah. They're not going to improve things here. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? And the thing is, well, guys, I wouldn't be coming on this but I normally with the trolling. But because the idiots complained when someone was in suffering, I thought I'd be my trolley out and make some noise. Yeah. And the thing is, well, guys, look at my parents that give their kids the C19 shot, and we've seen around the world how many kids have died from that, and how many adults have died from that as well. Quite a flipping lot. And they've got the nerve to say, oh, people can't be putting this out and all of that. And yet a lot of them feed their children with chemicals every day, poisoning them and so forth. You know what I mean? Yeah. But that's the thing, innit? You know what I mean? Because one thing I got to laugh at, you know what I mean, from a very, very young age, I've had the mirror held up to me, you know what I mean? But yeah, I've noticed people don't like it when I hold the mirror up to them. And they're like, oh, no, you can't be doing that to us, only you, when you do it to you. And I'm like, nah, go fuck yourself. Like it says in the Bible, judge not unless they be judged. If you're going to judge me, I'm going to judge you, bitch, back, you know? And, you know what I mean? And that's what I do. I don't judge. I just say, hey, guys, do you know what this? Do you know what's going on? Do you know this? And so forth. But now, since they've judged, I'm judging straight back. You know what I mean? On so many levels. Because what's the point fighting a war all those years ago when Britain had just turned into a tyrannical arsehole anyway? Yeah, I mean, instead of it with tanks, guns, and all that, it's done with legislations and surveillance. I mean, because when you think about it, anyone with a freedom mindset, right, would be up in arms over people having, say, Twitter posts and all of that censored and all that. If it should be in a person's mindset of, right, if that person's having their opinion censored and oppressed, then what if I say something one day and you know, go, oh, they might censor me, but you know, the general populace don't think of that, do they? I mean, this could have been conditioned by the, you know, that little altar in the corner called the TV. They basically just go along whatever the cult of authority tells them. Have you guys seen that documentary already? Anyway, guys, called Cult World. Yeah. What they should do for authorities of Swansea is call it Cunt World. But anyway, I don't know how this walk's going to be, guys, because normally I'm down by the other point. You know, I mean, by the crossover point, you know, you're crossing the road already. But this may take longer tonight, guys. We'll see now. But I won't go all the way up to the, you know, in the bird's nest and all that. You know what I mean? Because by the time we get there, it'll be like a lot darker than this. But I have brought something with me though to put on the trolley, and I bought a battery pack especially for it as well, so we can you know, light ourselves up down there. You know, I mean, I now get that the saying, you know, you know the old saying, oh, because I wasn't a trade unionist, I didn't speak up. Because I wasn't this, I didn't speak up. And then when it finally got round to me, there was nobody left. That's South Wales. I mean, because they're not this, that, or anything, they don't speak up. But yet, when tyranny gets down to them, there's going to be nobody there to help them. You know what I mean? But instead, people just bend over, let the parent, known as government, keep dictating to them. And as you guys know, I'm not the only one that calls, you know what I mean, the government their parent. Not my parent, you know, oh fuck no. Whoever wants the government to fucking rule over them. Only idiots. You know what I mean? Even that says alone that you're saying, you know, that person's better than you and they have the right to enslave you and all of that and so forth. Nah, fuck that. That's why I put that video up on my website, Jones Plantation. Because, you know what I mean? It for what it is and so forth, and like Larkin says, he goes a lot deeper in you know, in the book. But if you wanted to put out something that you can show and without being complicated in that, then the Jones Plantation, for what it is, you know, I mean, ideal. It's actually pretty cool. Because I remember when I was down in Dunnock, and there's people from like Nigeria and all that down there working there, right? And I got sent there for speaking out and this, that, and so forth. I mean, it's a place where you get like a section whatever it is, if you're speaking up for Britain or whatever, then the police and the mental health thing then comes along and they basically send you down there because they don't want people speaking up against the tyrannical nature of the UK government. And as you can tell, yeah, I'm still talking. Mm-hmm. The worst thing they ever did, right? Swansea Housing, the police, and also the druggies. On the 30th of December this month, I'm going to lose everything. When a person loses everything, they speak freer than ever. When you think about it, and people are like, because one person said to me, recently, if people are going to be talking about suicide, but if that person going to kill himself, they shouldn't tell people. I said, then how people go to know to help that person and so forth? You're an idiot. You know what I mean? You're an absolute moron. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe in your days of the boomer generation, people shut up and they wonder why that person fucking died. You know what I mean? But the reason why people, men killed themselves because they were told to shut up, bottle it up, and fucking die. I'm not that type of person. You know what I mean? If I'm feeling it, I'm like, hey. You know what I mean? I've run out of options on how to solve this. Can you guys help? You know what I mean? It took me 30 years even to admit I needed help. In the last 2 years, I've gone, oh, excuse me, I've run out of options. Can you help? And South Wales authorities have all gone, no. And they went, and why then? And I started putting up posters, started websites, started doing this, started doing that, and so forth, on a much larger level. I've always spoken out, though. I've always said what it needed to be fucking said and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, I had to laugh before. Like years ago when I was younger, sort of thing. A group of people like chasing him with scissors, and another friend of mine came in and told me, "Hey, so-and-so's being chased with scissors." Well, I launched out of my flipping seat. I started running, and despite there was like 4 steps to walk down on, I jumped and cleared them, and then caught up with the people that were running to cut my mate's hair. Forgetting if I threw myself in front that I might get jabbed with a scissors. But luckily I didn't. I said, hey, what the fuck's going on here, dudes? They said, oh, we want to cut so-and-so's hair. And I'm like, no, you do not cut so-and-so's hair. They're like, oh. And I'm talking for a bit more and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I said, if you're going to have to cut his hair, then we're all going to have to cut our hair. Then we all got to shave our hair. And we all grow up bald eggs like we've got cancer. And they're like, no, we're not doing that. I went, right, off. No, bugger off then. So that was fun. You know what I mean? The good old days. But yeah, that's the problem. Because so many people are brainwashed in this country, you know what I mean, through that box in the corner. And you know what I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of stuff on fucking the internet, all bloody bullshit as well. You know? That's why sometimes it's best just go somewhere away from both. You know what I mean? Away from the TV and the internet. And just have a think about things, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Detox from it all. And then think, right, how do we turn the stuff we've got into safe technology? You know, because think about it, if the sperm count has been going down because since the electric currents and all that we've got in place, yeah, on some of the levels of radiation we've got, then shouldn't we then think of different ways on how we can still keep the things going, but using a different form of frequency or whatever? You know what I mean? Yeah, because I said fall off to a mate. I said, why don't we use like sonar waves? You know? And yeah, I mean, use sonar waves for the internet and stuff. Yeah, we talked about it for a bit. We came to a conclusion, and we finally got there. You know what I mean, it seemed to be a plausible idea if you can get the right tech in place. So yeah, but yeah. Oh yeah, when we get to the pot, guys, this time I brought my flask with me, guys. So, we'll have a cup of coffee. Oh. Mhm. Well, I'm not going to show that car. Yeah, because I don't want them getting in trouble. So I'm walking your way. I got. I'll wait that car to get out of the way. I'll tell you anyway. No, I'm good. The one that's kept going. Yeah, and gone. Yeah. Well, the front of the car itself, the light when the lights weren't working properly. So I thought I'll move to the side of it. Hopefully, yeah, my camera did not catch them. You know what I mean? Hope not, anyway. Because yeah, the police in this country has definitely turned into 1984 on extreme types of drugs. You know? Oh well. God, it's got dark. All of a sudden, oh, somebody buying drugs there, guys. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, probably had a phone call and saying, "Hey, not right now. I'm driving. I'll phone you back later." Or they got a text, "Get home quickly. I'll give you a blowjob." And then it's like, "Oh right, I'm off. I'm gonna go back down and have a bit of fun." Probably that though. Oh, that's be funny. Hmm. Christmas gift, and then tomorrow the argument. You get that sort of stuff, and you have like good sex and all that, so forth, and then also on the following day, there's like an argument. Nah, sometimes, not always, but sometimes. But anyway, it's like, oh, because you had this yesterday and so forth. Oh, you think that you can just lounge around or just do this, that, so no, and all that sort of thing. But yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of relationships, yeah, I got this lady in Australia that's telling me you need to find £13 and send it to me, and I'm like, well, you need to find me £20,000 to send back to me that I've already sent you. Yeah. And she's like, oh, don't worry. You know what I mean? Yeah, but the thing is, though, when you're in a relationship, though, guys, you help each other out, though. You know what I mean? So when I said that, though, you know, well, you need to send me £25 back, then. Well, that, you know, yeah, quickly went quiet, though. You know what I mean? I don't mind helping, guys. You know what I mean? But don't be a bitch about it, though. You know what I mean? Not words. I mean, if somebody's helping, you know what I mean? Oh, you heard a strange noise. Ah, it's the tape on the wheel. I thought it was like sending on a bike. You know, I thought it was like, that's not my trolley. What the heck's that? I remember coming down here, guys, when there was no lights down here at night. Oh my God. I had to wear my, well, good job I had it on me. I don't know if I got it on me tonight. I have to check each trolley. But I got another light with me anyway, so I'm not really fast. But I came down here when there was no lights down here. God, it was dark at 2 a.m. in the morning. And I mean, I had my mate's voice in my head telling me, do you really want to go down here? Me? Yeah, I'm going to walk down through the Starbucks. Man. Don't get me wrong, I was looking in the trees, I was doing everything. I mean, using my head torch, you know what I mean? Checking to see if anybody lurking there. But yeah, I had fun. You know, we had fun that night. Despite, you know, I mean, you hear on the news and all of that and so forth. Oh, this person walked down this thing and they went missing and they never saw them again and all of that. Me personally, guys, you know what I mean? There's been a few times where I've gone on walks and I thought about just fuck it off. You know, I mean, just going and not telling anybody. What if, right? Some of these people we never hear from again, that they say they've gone missing, actually had enough of the folk from that town or village and so forth, and they've gone, you know what, you lot are fucking assholes. I'm gone. And then those people in the town that go, oh, this person that they lovely and all of that. We don't know what's happened to them, but they've been missing for a while now. And yet that person's now country listening to the news going, I'm having a great fucking time. You lot are assholes. You know what I mean? You never know. You never flipping know. Because if I left here, right, and I went, let's say I went back to Germany, I went back to Berlin, and I stayed there this time instead of being out there with the dance company. Yeah, back in the 80s, I went up there with a dance company, and we spent a week there out in Berlin, and there's like other dance companies there as well, from Norway, England, and stuff like that, and Denmark and so forth. And I had a blast out there. I mean, I got to meet some, you know, real good people out there. You know? And I learned a lot just in that week alone. You know what I mean? Yeah. I moved to another area. All I got was I've been just shit upon all the time. That's all I've had since I've been back, you know what I mean? In Wales, in Gosainon to Portdrws region. Since I've been back here from Gosainon to Portdrws region, all I've had is fucking problem after problem. And I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? I know, I mean, I poke fun at it. You know what I mean? What else am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? Cry and be in the corner and take drugs like half those fucking losers up there. You know what I mean? But no, I just got on, went on Twitch, started building a following on there. Then started building a following. Also, I was like building a following as well on YouTube for a little while. You know what I mean? I put another, comedy material for a bit, and then I switched over. Then putting on this channel. You know what I mean? On my, this channel used to be called Reform at the Reform before it became Dragul Darkness sort of thing. Put like different forms of informative stuff on, yeah. And I mean, and while I was on my other, on my first channel, which was by accident, that's long gone, by the way, guys. Despite, YouTube created multiple copies called by accident, so maybe I should start using that again, because then on my other account, then of all those channels, might be able to have what do you call it? You know what I mean? Have because I know it's from the accident. I seem to be in the algorithms better. But I mean, there's a person in Swansea housing, right? On the phone number of 01792. Hold on. Let me press a button. Oh, there we are. I know maybe people will come. We'll come down here at this time, during the springtime. But I like the darkness. No, I'm not going to do a baiting coat. But I'm not going to go too far though. I'm just going to go where the bench is tonight. And it's a little seat for that. I'm going to get my light out as well. There we go. There we go. Oh fuck. My trolley went on its own then. It went on its own. I can't find the bench. Is it here? Where is it? I'm going past it, right? Last further up than I thought. Bloody hell. It's a lot further up than he thought. You guys can't see jack shit. They'll get you guys. Don't worry, neither can I. Don't worry, we'll sort some stuff out. Don't worry, guys. Once we'll get to the bench. Welcome to Dark Radio, the horror hour. Anyway. Now, many people are like home right now, sitting down with their families and all of that. And I'll bring it. I'll laugh. I go, did I bring it? Did he bring it? I don't know. Oh, fuck me nuts. You watch, the funny thing would be, I packed my camera bag and put the batteries in there, and then didn't bring the thing with me. That's the cap. There you go. I did bring it with me, guys. I did bring it with me. There we go. Don't worry, guys. We'll get to see now. If my fucking gloves don't get in the bloody way. Is that the thing, guys? Isn't it? In the dark, it's trying to do things. There we go. Is it gonna work? Oh, fuck it up, yeah. There we go, guys. Yep, that works. If you guys can see anything there. There we go. Oh, it's an idea, that's for sure. Yeah. Got something there anyway. I got an idea. I've got an idea. If I bring this across to here, and then we just flip it around. Just have something on camera, innit, guys? There we go. Yeah, that's just me out, you know, in the dark as usual. There we go. Oh, a minute. We cook up to the thing after in between minutes as well. Yeah. But yeah, it's a bit cold down here as well, guys. It's a bit, what you call it. But I do like having just for a nice little walk down here because the reason I come down here, I know when I get to the bench, I know that's going to be about 3,000 odd steps to 4,000 steps. You know what I mean? So I know then I'm still burning weight. But yeah. You got like that over there. Got the lamp over there. Yeah. But I could have a cup of tea, couldn't I? Have a little coffee by here. I might as well. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, I've done that, guys. I've done it. I've only gone and bloody done it. Yeah, I stepped on my shoelace and pulled it open. Naughty foot. Oh, fuck my nuts. I thought it was a badger. If I was a badger coming in. No, I'm joking, guys. Just been entertaining. Saying it's a badger. Yeah. Imagine if it was an angry badger or just somewhere, you know what I mean? Oh, badger. Look like that film with the cocaine bear. Yeah, it's good around here. We don't have bears, but we're foxes. But, you know what I mean? I'm a little fox that's like mental like that bear. Going around attacking people. I'd be pissing myself laughing. Not because it's attacking, but because the fox got high. High on drugs. No, that'd be funny. Yeah. That'd be funny. Shit to me. I mean, then again, we've got cows and sheep and all that around here and so forth. I mean, how do a cow? You know, we'd be like on some form of. Yeah, we like that film. I just know. Quick drink. Have a drink here or do I wait on the main road? Have it on the main road. Yeah. I want to put my gloves back on. Yeah. Well, let's go walkies, shall we? Let's go walkies. There we go. I'll put that in after that, like so. There we go. There we go. Bring it back onto the thing. Let's make sure I still got my arm blinded. Yeah, still got it. There we go. Just follow the light bars. Just follow that. If a mate will watch us now, you'll be thinking, dude, you're mad. You're mad going out there. There we go. There we go. We could turn up here, guys. Yeah, but I can't be asked. Hold on, the light is turning on. There we go. Just a little reading, mate. Yeah. Tonight on Disables Are Walking. Oh, well. You know, I think it would be better if I clamp the light to me. To be honest, guys, I think it'd be better for you guys reckon. Have I got there you go. We'll just do that for now. Oops. You guys do that. There we go. Well, that's not today. I'm not in my body weight. You know, it's bright for me, but you guys can't see. You know what I mean? That's that's the only thing. It's well bright for me, but I'll speed up, guys, to get some light. In case anything, I'm full of that light streaming. There you go. Something. There you go. What the hell? Yeah, that's what I'm going to invest in, guys, is a clamping mechanism for the trolley. Put like a big huge front like that. That's one thing I should invest in. If you guys want me to do that, you know what I mean, then if you want me to have better live streams and all that, pop across to buymeacoffee.com /WW network. I don't know how much they cost. I mean, you guys probably what the fuck is that? Something pulled on my trolley. And there's nothing there. I turned around. Oh well. Well, like it's like something actually pulling on the trolley. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. Never mind, eh? This is one of the reasons why I won't come ghost hunting, because I have that attitude. It's like something, you know what I mean, goes off or something, and it's like, oh, okay. Like heavy jerk on the trolley, and I've been up and down there so many flipping times, day and night. That's never happened. Oh well. Oh well. Then again. The fuck is that? Oh. There we go. Right, as we're getting close to the bin, guys, I'll knock my light off. And then we'll have lights down there, because that's one of the markers that I use. So when I see that in distance, I'm like, yeah, right. I'm not that far from it. I mean, where there's life, Jim, but there's no principles there. There's no thinking going on there, Jim. The old NPCs just go along with the authorities say, Jim. Oh, speaking of that, I think there might be somebody coming up this way with light of their own. Yep. It's last film, but not as I know it. Last film, not as I know it. Yeah, cyclists. There we go. Oh. There's about having light, guys, even at night. I can still see the rubbish. That's how I even side. There we go. Whatever pulled this trolley will now get that cyclist. I'm joking. Never know. There we go. Oh. Right, yeah. We can take this bloody thing out of this. There we go. Let's take this off as well. It's pretty useless on me, actually. We'll head up to. There you go. We won't go that way. Let's have a choices out. There you go. Oh. There we go. We have lamps and posts and floor, and in 2030, no humans. I just had a kid. Oh, I've had a 10 on a floor. Well, that was £10, I think. Yeah, that's what for me, guys. You know what I mean? I go walking around like laddie daddie, and then I look down. Oh, it's a pound coin. Oh, 50p. Oh, a wallet. Oh, hand that in. And, I don't know, could I do stuff like that, guys? I mean, I find wallets and stuff like that, and I hand the wallets in. You know what I mean? Then, through certain times of need, I find money on the floor, and I'm like, oh, pound coin, okay. I mean, so yeah, and yeah, I answered back as well, guys. I've responded to the idiots. I went to my family's yesterday, and they told me something and all that about some of the locals having a go at me. And so I basically wrote back on my website and left something for them to have a little read. I mean, because if you don't check things out, right, and you're putting stuff into your children, and you don't know if it's poisonous or not, you are a dumbass. I mean, it doesn't matter who you are. I mean, you are a dumbass. I mean, and the thing is, well, I've never been, what you call it, politically correct anyway. I mean, I've never been that. Yeah, I mean, just what is it? Is it Darkness You Run Free, I wrote? Or The Sea Is Two, or something? And if you guys go and check that, oh, wait, no, I'll go this way actually. But yeah, if you guys, I mean, check that, you can see I'm not politically correct. But because I speak in context, it doesn't matter what I use, because I will always speak to the best of my ability in context. Sometimes that's what people on a tangent way people out. But anyway, let's have a look. Right. Yeah, the Rileys used to be down here, guys. Yeah, closed almost many moons ago. Oop. Down this way, guys, is where I used to live. And over across that direction, right in front, I mean, the guys just go down the river there and practice bushcrafting and stuff like that. Yeah, always years ago. Right there. What's going on over there then? What the heck over there? Damn. Somebody's done their house really well over there. There you go. Yeah, we show the street probably. There you go. Yeah. Thanks for that. Some nice flowers on that post there, guys. Oh. Somebody dropped their gloves there, guys, for Christmas. Oh, and this Swansea Council's told them they're all going to have to get rid of their cars soon. I've got the video up on my Rumble account. Yeah, I was watching Swansea Council's little talk. They were having a go at the public for not knowing about certain things, and yet I'm sort of like sitting there watching it and thinking, there's a council now, they're bringing in surveillance. I mean, on a massive level. I mean, when I mean surveillance, I don't mean just like, CCTV cameras and stuff like that. I mean, the stuff that many of us have been talking about for 10 years that they've slowly rolled out. So there's no like resistance. But we'll get past here and then I'll go into a bit more. There you go. Oh, excuse me. In fact, researchers out there across YouTube and stuff, I don't know if you get this, right? Because you know what's going on and stuff like that, and you watch those that haven't got a clue what's going on, despite they've asked for your opinion and you've been educating them. And because then they throw like insults towards you and other things, you go off. But yet, do you guys have like a feeling that sometimes, like, I mean, some days you have pity for them, then other days you're like, fuck them. I mean, if they're not going to go and check it themselves or research or whatever, and the Great Reset fucks them over and takes away their homes, you know what I mean? while they let the establishment take away your home. You know what I mean? What do you guys feel? Knowing you know what I mean? Well, you know, most around here they're going to lose their homes around here by 2030. Yeah, it's got to the point now that you don't want to warn the, you know, you don't only use certain wording, but they are dead inside. You know what I mean? They are NPCs. You know, I mean, we got like the Economic Forum and I mean the elite call the public cattle, and I can see that. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see that. I'll show you something in a minute. Now, guys. Mm-hmm. There we go. Let's have a look around here, shall we? I'm definitely earned that coffee, guys. What's the point of them fighting? Oh, bacon buddy up there, guys. Going back to the station. All right. Might as well bring you guys up here. Might as well. Oh, you go again, bloody darkness. Nah, it won't be as dark this time. But the lights will go out about 11 o'clock, so we'll be gone by then, no, guys. But yeah. Oh, has she got a greenness on? Yeah, look at them. Here it is. Some lights for the. Oh, hold on. Oh, yes, it is. Right. I'm going to sit central. on the centre bench between the stones. I shouldn't turn them on. And the funny thing is, like, she has it on most of the time of the year. And you think on Christmas time, because she uses green lights, she'd leave it on for the whole week. I mean, or just pop down. But no. Anyways, I'll put that on there. Here it is. Oops. There you go. Nice and nice and relaxing down there. Hold on a minute. I don't think it's going to rain, is it? No. I might take the covering off. I don't think it's going to rain. You're still alive? There you go. Cancel. Don't let me go to where I want to go to. Leave, prevent, leave site. No. B, D. What's it? No, don't leave. Stay. You know, I can't see if you guys can see. Fucking sake. Yeah. All right.